Welcome to review of Open Boosters. Sorry, I had to do that. So it was so funny. A couple days ago, I was just watching random stuff on YouTube and relaxing, having a good time. And I like watching Open Boosters. I think it's a great YouTube channel. I think he seems like a really awesome guy, and he has some really cool stuff to talk about, and he does some really cool things. For people that don't know who he is, he's a Magic player and collector, and he likes to open really old vintage stuff on his channel. He's opened stuff. I mean, he's literally opened like an Alpha Black Lotus from a Alpha Starter Deck live on camera. You know, lots of revised packs. He'll open like a whole beta box. Antiquities, Legends, you name it. He's opened all the old stuff, and he's really awesome. So I was watching one of his videos the other day, just a couple days ago, and he was opening a couple packs of the dark. And I was just enjoying watching the video. And during that, he was starting to talk about something he had in his shop, which I've never actually looked at his shop before on YouTube. And it turns out he actually has a bunch of boxes and packs and things for sale. And one thing he had in there was literally, it was, what's it called? It's a random stuff in a box. It's literally, that's what it's called. Random stuff in a box, random stuff in a box. And so basically this is a $250 box. I have no idea what's in it. It's literally random stuff in a box. And the way he described it was kind of cool. He said, you know, sometimes you buy like mystery bags from people on different shows, say like a Whatnot, for example. And it's a mystery and you hope you get some value, but is it even something that you even really want? And he tried to fix that with this. Basically, he said he made these cool boxes. I think there might be some graded stuff in there, some singles. Doesn't feel like there's any like booster boxes or anything. It's got some weight to it though. So there it is, right there, Open Boosters. Yeah, he got this to me we shipped it priority, which is pretty quick, which is great. And I don't know if it's booster packs. I don't know if it's singles, graded cards. He flashed a bunch of graded cards he had on the channel. Some really cool ones, some, you know, smaller ones. But I said, you know what, I'm going to take a gamble. And the cool thing he said, he goes, you know, if this is a $250 cost, he said it will be more than that in value. So I figured, let's just take a chance and have some fun. But I know he's into vintage stuff, so I'm guessing it's gonna be vintage stuff. It should all be Magic the Gathering related, and so I'm really excited to see what this is. I figured if I'm gonna do it, I gotta film it and see what Open Boosters sends. So I've been waiting for this all day. This is gonna be great. Let's see. Okay, what's this? We have a Commander Legends collector pack. I'll take that for sure. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna open that up. What's the value on these? Probably like 50, 60, 70, depending on the Omega style packs. Probably a little more. Graded cards. Okay, let's just pull this right out. I don't know if this is gonna be packs, singles, whatever it's gonna be. What is this? Ikoria collector pack. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, total mystery, and let's see kind of what we get. All right, we got a Commander Legends collector pack. We got an Ikoria collector pack. I'm seeing graded cards here, so I'll put those down for a second. I wonder if they're graded by PCG, which is Rudy's thing. What is this? Zendikar Rising collector box. Well, that's awesome. Honestly, like this alone might be worth the value right there. These in the open market, it's funny because I buy these all the time for my show, and I'll be honest with you, like these alone are like $230. So already like that, like this here is already surpassing the $250 value. So that's fantastic. Great. That, and then let's see what we have for grading cards. I would imagine, I mean, again, the value for $250, I surpassed it right there. So like right here. So I'm saying that's a bonus. I'm saying this is just a free bonus. Already, this is awesome. Even if these are small, I don't really care. I love it so far. Let's see. I wonder if he like made a bunch of them and like shipped them out blind, or he makes them to order. I don't know. Oh, let's see what we got here. Graded cards. It's a graded Sword of Truth and Justice from PCG. Look at that, from MH1. I mean, very cool. I don't see it as a gradable card. You know, newer stuff like this, I don't really see it as gradable, but it's cool. I'll take it. Sure. I mean, again, considering the cost of that, like this is basically free. And I think they'd be older graded cards, but I guess this is a new one. And looks like a Takanuma Abandoned Mire. Borderless from Kamigawa. It's a 9. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, hey, they're graded cards. I see these more as playables, not graded cards, but maybe he did that for the purposes of putting some cool things in here. So those, okay, nothing crazy, honestly. But honestly, as far as value goes, I kind of have to give him a lot of credit. Like, that's pretty incredible. You know, I would say easily the Omega ones are a little more expensive. And so, because again, I like Omegas, just like these are, like, you can call them Omegas. They're basically loose packs. They are, they're sealed, and you can't map them. You can't figure out what was in the box. It's just a random pack off the assembly line thrown in here. It could be anything. Again, you can have 100 of these, all be the exact same thing. 100 of these be the exact same thing. That's why I like them. So again, I would say that's the value right there. And this is just a freebie stuff. So very cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these two new playable graded cards. Part of me says to crack them out and like actually play with them. But at the same time, I mean, I think the fact that they're from him, it's kind of a cool thing. Maybe I'll just keep them like this and just enjoy them because it's a cool little story. But I'm gonna leave this box sealed, but I'm gonna crack open these packs for sure. So Ikoria. So honestly, as far as value goes, I want to say thank you to Open Boosters. I think this is phenomenal. I think I got more value than what I paid for it. So 100%. Thanks, man. This is great. So Ikoria pack. I always love these Ikoria collector packs. We get the Otter, the Vulpikeet, Convolutes, Mentor, Uncommon, Heatbinder, Swamp. The Commander card, you always get one Commander card in these, which is cool. Sometimes it can be like a Fierce Guardianship or a Deflecting SWAT, because that was the Ikoria 2020 Commander set. Agitator Ants, we got the Borderless Skycat Sovereign. Let me get some Triomes in this. Borderless Foil Felidar. Great Horn for the common. Love these comic book styles. Clouch, there we go. Got a Triumph. Rogren Triumph. For people that know, you have an uncommon Godzilla and an uncommon Parcel Beast in the back. For people that know, Ikoria collector packs generally have a lot of Triumphs in them. They're really good. So that's great right there. This is gonna be spicy. I haven't opened one of these packs for myself in a long time. So this is a really nice treat for them. Let's see. All right. Yeah, it's hard to find these Omegas anymore. Look, they even put a little card just to, well, you can't have wizards without glue. There we go. Best of luck to myself, I should say. And again, whenever I say, if people give you packs for like as far as value goes, the contents of the pack really doesn't mean anything. It's the value of the pack itself and the cost of it. So whether this is like a Borderless Foil Lotus or if it's a complete garbage, the cost of the pack I think is really cool. So the Bandar, the Massacre, Denizen, the Viper, Skeleton, Raiders, the Caller, the Uncommon Ascension, Uncommon Tago, Foil Staff of Domination, that's pretty sweet. Borderless Non-Foil Landscape, Borderless Horizon Stone, Etched Uncommon Breaches, and Etched Mythic, the Usurper right there with your Etched Kolfanar, the Last Hue. Very cool. A couple cool smalls in here, nothing crazy, but honestly, that was awesome. I haven't opened one of these for myself in a really long time. So overall, I gotta say that's a very cool thing that what he did. These are flat rate, like $250. That includes like tax and shipping, so it's just flat $250 shipped to your door for that product. And I'm sure they're all different, but like when I first saw, I'll be honest with you, so my first impression saw this, I was like, okay, cool. It's a good way to add like a lot of value, and people could probably consider these like pretty high value, $60, $70 for the Omegas, I would think. And so the Ikoria, I was like, all right, cool. It's probably like a $30, $35 booster pack and the graded cards. But this was, again, nowadays, these are about $230 plus. So like I said, as far as I'm concerned, the Ikoria pack and this paid for it. The graded cards, very cool, free bonus. I'll take them. And this was just a cool experience. So honestly, hey, my review of my first time getting one of these from Open Boosters, I'm going to say absolutely fantastic. For those that don't know who he is, Open Boosters is a phenomenal YouTuber. He's he's friends with Rudy Valve Investments and Edwin the Magic Engineer, and they're all buddies, and they all have similar style YouTube channels and things like that, like focusing on vintage magic. And I've always watched him for years, and so I was very happy to get this and try it. It was just on a whim. I was watching one of his shows, and he was talking about it. I think at the time he said, this is like 4 days ago, he said he only sold one, so I might be the only second one getting it. But I gotta be honest with you, after seeing this and the value, I might have to buy another one because that was just awesome. So yeah, to Open Boosters, man, thank you. That was super cool. I think that's very cool what you're doing. You're giving people good value and a couple cool surprises. And I'm very happy, man. So thanks. I love it.